isn't a tweet you'd expect to read from a teenager, but it is something that one school in Victoria is embracing, knitting over tweeting, to get their students re-engaged with each other and society. Giovanna Mercuri, Melton Secondary College's Student Welfare Coordinator, had this idea herself, and she joins us this morning. Good morning. Thanks very much for your time, Giovanna.
Good morning, you're welcome.
Can you tell me a little bit about why you've gotten kids to start knitting?
Well, as a student counsellor, I often have students coming into my office absolutely addicted to their telephones, to their mobile phones and Facebook, and they're always wearing them, they're always touching them, they cannot let go of their phones, and I actually got really worried about this. And one day I had a student come in and told me that she was willing to get expelled rather than handing over the phone to a teacher, because she was using it in class when she wasn't supposed to. So that's why I got worried about.
Well, it's extraordinary, isn't it, to think that a student would come out and say that. And I guess it highlights that kids these days don't have the hobbies that, say, we had 20, 30 years ago that forced them to interact with one another. And I guess that's probably what you're trying to do here.
That's exactly right. And one day I asked a student, I said, what is it about your phone that you just can't let go of? Why do you get anxious just handing it over, just even for an hour? And the student said, because every single thing that she knows is on that phone. She knows nothing else. Everything is on there. Her friends, her social life, her family, everything is on there. So when she lets go of it, she feels like her world's going to collapse. And I think that's pretty much shared by a lot of other teenagers. So that's why I thought, yeah, sorry.
I was just going to say, you've had 12 kids sign up for this. What sort of feedback are they giving you?
Well, it actually started out with about 4 students, and then it went to 5, 6, and then slowly it's grown to 12. And they're only supposed to come once a week during lunch times, and now they're knocking on my door every lunchtime saying, can we do knitting today? I want to finish my project. So they seem to really be enjoying it. And one of the things that I've found has been really useful is using it during my counselling sessions as well. When a student is really distressed, I just find that the knitting is actually therapeutic, and that goes for boys and girls.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Just really quickly, finally, before we go, Giovanna, where have the knitting sticks gone? So I remember when I was about 9, my mum taught me how to knit. This looks a bit easier than the normal knitting sticks.
Knitting sticks?
Or
yeah,
whatever they're called.
It's a lot easier. Yeah, it's a lot easier. It's actually an ancient way of knitting. So this is called a loom, and you can get straight ones and you can get round ones like this, and you can make beanies, scarves, and it's actually just one continuous knit. So it's very easy, very hard to make a mistake.
Well, I like the look of those, and I'm sorry I just call them knitting sticks. We know they're needles. But well done, it's a great idea. Good luck with the rest of it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Actually, I've got an idea for you, Giovanna. Here's my idea, right? You can get old iPhones, right, or even new ones, bash a hole in the middle of them, put 4 nails in them and turn them into French knitting things. That would be quite good,
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
I thought you'd like it, and I like that idea too.
And you know what,
to do with an
if
iPhone.
you did have a spare scarf that might have been knitted, we'd love to have one up here so we can actually see it and maybe show it.
Okay, we'll send you up one.
Wonderful, thank you.
Thanks, Giovanna. Say hi to the kids for us. Knitting sticks.
I had a moment, clearly. I did learn how to knit as a kid. I made a cushion cover.
Yeah, well, that was
In
obviously
squares.
in the old days when you were sitting around the open fire with your knitting sticks. Oh, that's a good stick. I'll use that for my knitting.
You know what? I think it's news time, Ronnie.
Such a woman of the people. Morning.